Hey guys, what's up? It's Vampire Bride. Today I'm doing a review of the Elgato HD60 and showing how to set it all up. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll start off by answering a couple of questions. What is an Elgato and what does it do? Basically, the Elgato HD60 is a game capture device that allows you to capture gameplay footage off of consoles. The Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii U, Switch, PlayStation 4, PC, iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch are all listed in the Elgato settings as well as other. I think that just about any console with HDMI hookups will work. I even tried with my mini consoles, the NES, SNES, and PlayStation Classic, and it worked with each of those. Plug an HDMI cord from your monitor to one side of the Elgato. Plug the USB cord from your PC to the other side of the Elgato. On the same side as the USB plug, plug in the other HDMI cord from the Elgato to your console. When you plug in the Elgato's USB cord to the computer, the light going down the back of the Elgato should briefly light up, letting you know that it's on. Make sure you get the two HDMI cords plugged into the correct places, or of course it will not work. Now that it's hooked up, go into your Elgato Game Capture HD software. Setup is as simple as downloading the Elgato software. If you go to the settings, you will see where you can change where the videos are to be saved, what you are recording or outputting in, whether 720p or 1080p, and if any updates are required for the software. Go to Device Settings and pick the console you are going to be using to record or stream. In this case, we'll be using the Xbox 360. Make sure you turn your console on or the Elgato will not recognize it. Once it is recognized, whatever is being shown on your monitor will be shown on the preview screen in the Elgato software, and you will be able to start recording or streaming your gameplay. The footage is about a second behind where you actually are in the game, which can make the commentary you add during a live stream slightly off, and make it to where you cannot play the game while solely relying on the Elgato software preview screen. If your internet isn't very good, that problem can be even worse. The Elgato is great for live streaming from a console, even if the timing isn't perfect, and great for getting B-roll of your gameplay to use in a video, which I have done many times. The Elgato may be a few years old already, but it is still relevant. It still does what it is supposed to do, and it does it fairly well. However, it does tend to be a bit finicky sometimes. It won't work for a bit. At one point, I thought that it actually just wasn't going to work anymore. But when I tried it again, it worked fine. When I plugged it in to do the B-roll for this video even, it wouldn't show up on my monitor, so I checked all the connections and made sure I had it all plugged in properly, which I did, but it still wasn't working. So I unplugged and replugged everything, and then it worked. I don't know why it does that, it's just finicky sometimes, which can be frustrating and takes up more time, but in the end, it gets the job done. I realized while making this video that I've had the Elgato for 5 years now. It hasn't gotten a ton of use, but it's gotten a decent amount. That being said, it was a little bit difficult searching to find a price point for it. From what I could gather, you can get a used one for $80 to $100 US and a new one for around $180, which is about the price I paid for it 5 years ago. I like it and I'm glad I bought it. For me, it's been worth it. When I am recording games off of the PC, I use GeForce Experience. The Elgato does work with the PC, but this is just easier because there's no cords or extra pieces required. But considering most of my collection consists of console games, it's been nice to have a device that records gameplay footage from a console. Anyways, that about wraps up this review of the Elgato HD60. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe for more videos to come.